It's not the teaching of music, it's the using of it to help people to progress in life.
It provides very valuable work to vulnerable and deprived people.
From preschool children to brain injured adults to people with Alzheimer's, these are all the sorts of people that we can help with music therapy.
Lanterns is a nursery and a children's centre. The children that I work with there have special needs.
Time for a little bit more today.
Many of the children who are referred have just been given a diagnosis of autism, so the parents are really in a fog about what that means. The children are quite often very difficult to engage with and can be quite challenging.
James has been coming to music therapy just for a term. He's got lots of ideas and will try and do lots of things all at the same time. So what I'm trying to help him to do really is to start something and follow it through and finish it.
On his head. Picture rabbit? Yeah. With the guitar or the piano?
And then there's Ethan. Been working really hard to try and help him to initiate communication with me. He will look at me and make a sound and wait for me to respond to him. That's real progress. And then there's Sean. One of the main aims with Sean has been helping him to overcome anxiety and coming into a new situation. Now he's managing that much better.
Next week there's no music. There's no more music. James and Susanna have to say goodbye and finish our music today.
Hi.
That's
Not fair.
not fair.
Not fair.
Not fair. You wish we could do some more music.
Yeah.
So do I.
So the sessions at Lanterns are stopping because basically there's no funding.
Lanterns were providing the funding for the last little bit. Prior to that, we were finding the funding. At the moment, neither organisation has got the funding.
With cutbacks in government and local authority and education spending, these charities are now struggling to find funding for a very high priority.
Schools have got more and more pressures on their budgets, and although they're very keen to continue music therapy, it's easier, I suppose, to cut out music therapy than to make a member of staff redundant.
It does rely on fundraising, and fundraising relies on volunteers, and sometimes it only stretches so far.
I think people realise how important it is when you're dealing with very young children to make sure that they have the input they need.
What we try to do is give them some enjoyment in life by introducing them to music.
For a child that finds it difficult to settle in the classroom or feels very vulnerable or has a slight disability, a term of music therapy can make the difference between them going to primary school with confidence or going with a difficulty which then gets worse and worse as they fail to integrate themselves.
And of course they're not the only children in the nursery who can benefit from music therapy, there are others as well, and sometimes it's quite a tough decision for the staff to make as to who comes to music therapy.
I think the public do respond very much to the idea that they can help somebody at the beginning of their life and it will be a lifelong gift to that child.